The NBA's popularity has grown exponentially during the 2010s. Basketball has always been part of our culture, especially through music such as hip hop. Now, through social media, fans are able to interact in a new level that hadn't been possible before. The 2010s not only has been a huge success for the NBA, but also for Golden State Warrior fans. The Golden State Warriors dominated from the 2014-15 season to the 2017-18 season. They seemed unstoppable until the 2018-19 season. The Golden State Warriors roster during the 2018-2019 season consisted of 4 stars, 3 which had been drafted. Stephen Curry, the most impactful player on the team, is considered one of the greatest shooters of all time and is a 2-time MVP. Another drafted player was Klay Thompson, who is another great shooter that has made multiple All-Star appearances. Together, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson create a duo called the Splash Brothers. Draymond Green is an elite defender who has won the Defensive Player of the Year award previously. Kevin Durant was controversially signed to the team in 2017 during the offseason. He is one of the most effective scorers in the NBA and had won an MVP award before joining the Warriors. While the Golden State Warriors seemed to be star-loaded, the bench would always underperform. This is what made the Warriors vulnerable during the regular season. However, they would always push forward and end at the top of the conference standings. Then the playoffs came and the Golden State Warriors dominated the first opponent, the Los Angeles Clippers. The second round of the playoffs was a turning point and the beginning of the end for the Warriors dynasty. They had to play against the Houston Rockets, one of their biggest rivals. In the first 2 games, the teams played hard and ended up tying. And then in the next 2 games, they also tied again and ended up in 2-2. During the 5th game, though, Kevin Durant went down with a strained right calf. The Warriors narrowly won the game, but were expected to lose the next one, maybe even lose the whole series. However, the next game proved that Steph Curry still had the ability to lead the team and sent the Houston Rockets home in 6 games. Many analysts believe that the Warriors had a chance of losing because they didn't have their best player. The Warriors proved them wrong again. Steph Curry proved that he still had his MVP abilities and led the team to sweep the Portland Trail Blazers in the conference finals. Steph Curry would average 30 points per game for the rest of the playoffs, even in the finals. With Kevin Durant slated to return sometime in the near future, and Steph Curry playing efficiently, the Golden State Warriors seemed unstoppable again. Their next opponents, the Toronto Raptors, were expected to lose. However, the Warriors lost their first game, but then they won their second game, but with a bigger cost. Klay Thompson was injured and couldn't play in the 3rd game. Even though Steph Curry scored 47 points, it wasn't enough to win. The next game was another loss to the Golden State Warriors as they went down 3-1. And then Kevin Durant was cleared to play. This gave the fans hope as the Warriors were back to full power, but it ended in tragedy. In Game 5, Kevin Durant suffered an Achilles injury in the first half. While the Warriors still won, they lost all their hope. Game 6 was another tragedy. Klay Thompson led the team to a big lead, but during a dunk, he tore his ACL. The Toronto Raptors took this opportunity and took over the game with a lead of their own. However, the Warriors fought back and tied the game. With a few seconds remaining, Steph Curry took a 3-pointer. However, he missed, and the Toronto Raptors became the new NBA champions. With Kevin Durant leaving the team as a free agent and Klay Thompson injured, the dream of winning another championship got farther and farther away as the rest of the NBA improved. A team that had dominated in the NBA for half a decade vanished in only 2 months. With the title looking more open than ever, a new question appeared. Who will be the new champions? Will the Golden State Warriors be able to rise again with the original trio of Curry, Thompson, and Green? These questions will be answered in the upcoming season.